Less is More Productions presents Employee Appreciation Day, a sound play by Phil Holt. Among rows and rows of cubicles, two cube dwellers, Eugene and Buddy, are working.
Sunk in the ditch. Cheese and rice. Sunk in the ditch.
What?
Sunk in the ditch.
What?
How does she expect me to...
What is it?
She knows we need more people in this department. How can I be expected to... Cheese and rice.
What is it already?
You know what I want to do, buddy?
What?
I want to win the lottery.
Oh, here we go.
And when I win the lottery, I'm going to march right into Kelly's office.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to say, you know what, Kelly? I'm sick of this. I'm sick of the BS that goes on around here. I'm sick of your telling me what to do. I'm sick of your acting all superior to me. Who does she think she is?
She's your boss.
That's beside the point.
That is the point.
Buddy, I'm telling you, I'm going to win that lottery.
Uh-huh.
I am. I'm going to march in there, and I'm going to stand on top of her desk, and I'm going to shout at the top of my lungs, "This is it, Kelly! I quit!"
Every time the Powerball amount gets big, you go on and on about winning like this, but you never get squat.
Can't you just picture it? You buy a ticket. You're at home. You're watching TV with your wife. The numbers come up on the screen. You look down at the ticket in your hand, and bam! You're a millionaire. With this amount the way it is, you'll be a millionaire 100 times over. You'll never have to work another day in your life. You'll never have to walk through those doors, hang your coat on the hanger, and trade away another day of your life in exchange for a lousy couple bucks. You'll be rich. You'll be free.
Every time you get like this.
How about it, buddy?
Oh, come on.
Want to buy a ticket?
It's a sin.
Buddy, are you in?
You're not going to win.
You can't win if you don't play.
Mm-hmm.
You in, buddy?
Drop it already.
Are you in or out?
You know I can't.
Why?
You know why? Because of what happened before.
You tell that minister of yours that you'll buy him a new church.
Oh, come on.
With this money, you can buy 100 churches.
It's a sin, you know.
A sin? It's not a sin.
It's in the Bible. Gambling's a sin.
No, it's not. It's a dream. It's what keeps me going through each boring day in this place.
Hey, less dreaming, more working.
I know that sooner or later, I'll be able to walk out of here free and clear.
So buy a ticket. Leave me out of it.
No, I want you in. I'm thinking about you, buddy. I want you. I want the whole department in on it. Everyone but Kelly. Wouldn't it be great? The whole department walking in there and saying, "We've had enough of this. We quit."
Yeah, yep.
Wouldn't it be great?
Yeah.
You in, buddy?
I can't do it.
You'll never watch another clock for as long as you live. Come on. What do you say?
And this is our department. Chad Newcomb, meet Eugene Long and Buddy Gordon.
Eugene, good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Buddy, good to meet you.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Good. Chad will be joining our department to help lighten the workload.
Great.
Yeah, that's, great.
I'm excited to be here.
Well, that'll wear off.
Oh,
Chad comes to us from Carleton.
Oh, Carleton Companies?
no, Carleton College.
Oh, right out of school, huh?
I just graduated.
Oh, sure. Carlton? Did you know Peter Jensen?
Yes. He was my professor for business administration.
Well, he was my roomie back when we were in school.
Really?
Boy, the stories I could tell you.
Yeah, I'd love to hear them.
New grad, huh? Boy, those were the days. First job.
Yeah, gotta pay off those student loans, you know?
Yeah, tuition's tough. My daughter's in school right now, too.
Really? Which school?
University of Minnesota,
Oh, yeah.
Duluth.
One of my best friends goes there. Sally Jordan?
Sally Jordan. I've heard that name. I'll ask if she knows her.
Eugene's been with us for 4 years.
Well, 6.
Really?
Yeah, 6 years in June.
Oh. That's right. The first 2 with another department, right?
Right. Right.
Interesting. Buddy's been here for 3 years.
Yeah? 3 years?
So, Chad's a little fresh blood, I guess.
Yeah.
Listen, Buddy, I was going to show Chad the production room. Buddy, can I ask you to do that for me? Kind of show him the ropes.
Sure.
That'd be great.
Sure. Come on.
It was good to meet you, Eugene.
Sure. If you need any help with anything, let me know.
You bet.
Eugene, can I see you a minute?
Sure. I'm right here.
Listen, I have a meeting at noon. As you know, usually I take the new hire to lunch.
Uh-huh.
Will you do that for me? As the senior member of the department?
Sure.
That'd be great. Just great.
Sure. No problem. I'll just put it on the department expense account.
Oh. Eugene, listen. The department budget's a little tight right now. Can you cover it and I'll reimburse you later?
Sure.
That'd be great.
Melody, from HR, meets with the president of the company, Mr. Malcolmson, in his office.
So, there I was, parasailing off the coast of Fiji.
That sounds wonderful, sir.
Have you ever been to Fiji?
No.
No?
Oh, no.
Oh, you should go. It's fantastic.
I'm sure.
The wife wanted to go on one of those cultural village tours, but come on, boring, right? I'm not going to stand in some thatched roof hut and pretend I'm interested in some driftwood sculpture. Ugh. So, my son and I go parasailing.
Oh,
Have you ever been parasailing?
no. Supervising HR keeps me pretty busy.
Oh, you should try it sometime. It's amazing. There I am. They take me out in a powerboat and tether me to a giant parachute and then lift me up into the air. I'm hanging up there, I don't know, 600 feet in the air. I'm looking down on this South Pacific paradise. You know how much you could be making if you developed all that? You'd be swimming in money. Sure, they make some money on tourists, but come on, if they opened it up, developed it. So, anyway, I'm up in the air, a good 600 feet in the air. It was amazing. It takes 14 minutes and 30 seconds from start to finish. I timed it on the Rolex.
It sounds exciting.
It was disappointing. They promised 15 minutes. But wow, what a ride.
It sounds wonderful.
But back to the grind, right?
Right.
This event needs to be big, significant, spectacular, you know?
Yes, sir.
I want your department to put on an event that people are going to remember for a long time.
Yes, sir.
Employee Appreciation Day. It needs to be a company-wide event. I want free prizes. I want special awards. I want an elaborate ceremony. I want the whole ball of wax, you know?
Yes, sir.
Do you want some coffee?
No, that's fine.
French roast?
No.
Sumatra?
No, thank you.
Venezuelan vanilla?
No.
Listen, I'm a salesman. I need to sell you some coffee here.
I,
This is my private coffee bar from the Lear.
Oh,
It's a mobile coffee bar. Aren't those nice wheels? Gold caster wheels. Aren't those nice wheels?
yes, they're very nice.
Hey, I don't want to just drink a cup of joe all by myself, hmm?
Well,
Kona coffee? Colombian Supremo? Hazelnut calf? Hazelnut decaf? Swiss chocolate almond coffee? Half calf mocha? Depth charge? Double calf latte?
that's fine.
Double calf latte? Great. So, where were we? Ah, yes. It needs to be big.
Oh, big.
Big.
Well, last year, my department put on a successful Safety Awareness Day.
No, 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 it needs to be big. Big. I mean, big. I want you to make people forget Safety Awareness Day. Employee Appreciation Day. Day. It needs to eclipse Safety Awareness Day. It needs to be bigger than the company book fair. It needs to be bigger than the company blood drive, bigger than the Toys for Brats or whatever that was. You read me? It needs to be big.
Big.
Big!
Well, my department put on a successful event last
No, no, no. It needs to be big.
Well, at the Safety Awareness Fair, we gave away paperweights.
Paperweights?
That's right.
What good are paperweights?
Well, they hold paper down.
No, no. I want you to come up with some kind of memorable gift, something significant. I need you to think outside the box here.
Outside the box.
I see a stage with large gift boxes. There's a theme. This is our gift to you. Some boilerplate language like that. Are we on the same page?
Yes.
You and I need to be on the same page.
Yes, the same page.
We need to achieve synergy.
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 We don't have the budget for synergy.
This is not a budget issue. I'll make funds available to you. This needs to be the biggest employee appreciation day in the history of the company.
Why?
Because we're cutting the staff by 50%.
Now, let me tell you something.
Here it comes.
Now, listen.
You listening?
I'm listening.
Anyway, the thing you need to know about that place is...
You writing this down?
Please.
Oh, sorry.
The thing you need to remember is they don't owe you anything.
They don't.
No, they don't owe you a thing. You go in there every day, you put in your time, your 40 hours, maybe some overtime now and then, but generally, you give them what they pay you for. 40 hours.
That's right.
The way that place works, they'll try to get more out of you. An hour here, an hour there. Before you know it, you've missed your son's entire baseball season.
Oh, I don't have a son.
I know. Not now. But someday, you will. You'll have a wife, a kid or two, a mortgage. Then it'll be too late.
Oh, I don't know.
Then you'll see.
He's still sore.
Sure, I'm sore.
Last year, he missed all 10 of his son's games his junior year. All 10 games.
15.
15? Oh, sorry. I'm no good with details.
Don't you work in accounting?
Anyway, his winning season, his junior year, he pitched 12 shutout games. I read about it in the newspaper.
Really?
Every time he had a home game, every time I was headed out the door, every time I had my coat on with my hat in my hand, who crosses my path?
Kelly.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's right. Wow. It's like she knew where I was going. It was like she was trying to stop me every time. I was almost to the door. I was almost free. I could smell the chalk on the baseball diamond. But then she steps in front of me. Eugene, can I see you a minute? Right?
I remember.
And one thing you gotta know is,
Yeah.
buddy,
Yeah?
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
When I was a kid?
Yeah.
What did I want to be?
Yeah, when you grew up.
I don't remember.
Come on, what did you want to be?
I don't know.
Buddy,
I don't know.
how can you not know?
I forgot.
Come on, what did you want to be?
A fireman.
A fireman?
Yeah.
You wanted to be a fireman?
Yeah.
Really? With the red hat?
A ladder. Yeah. One of them, spotted dogs.
Dalmatians.
Yeah. One of those Dalmatians. Ride a big fire truck. The whole hook and ladder setup.
And what do you do now?
You know what I do now.
Exactly.
Exactly what?
You should have been a fireman, buddy.
Yeah, well,
What happened?
look, why are you asking me about wanting to be a fireman for?
We weren't meant to be doing this stuff, shuffling papers in an office.
What do you mean?
Now, Chad, you're young.
Hey,
What? He's not young? Well, he is. Am I wrong? He is. Chad, what do you want to be?
Me?
Yeah,
Why?
I'm asking.
Eventually, department manager?
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
That's just sad.
Why?
Well, you got no dreams, Chad.
Oh, I don't know.
Can I trust you?
What?
Chad, can I trust you?
Sure.
Does he look like the kind who goes shooting his mouth off?
no, you wouldn't do that, would you?
No. No.
The thing you got to remember is that the company is like a giant organism.
A giant organism.
The organism, the company, only does what is in its best interest. It does whatever it needs to survive. It's got no loyalty to you whatsoever.
Oh boy.
Some people lose sight of that. Take Kelly. She works insane hours and expects everyone else to do the same. You could take it for a while, especially someone young and eager like you. Then, after a while, you have to stop and think. Does the company pay me? Or do they own me?
They pay me.
That's right. A man's not meant to live in a box, you know. They call them cubicles, but they're little boxes, little cages.
Yep.
The sooner you learn this, the better off you'll be. They do not own you.
Nope.
Which is why I want to let you in on something.
What?
Can I trust you?
Yes.
Can I trust him?
I think so. Can he trust you?
Yes.
I want us to go in on the Powerball.
The lottery?
Yes. We all put a couple of dollars in and we'll be set for life.
The lottery.
Yes.
You know the odds aren't great.
The odds? The odds, he says. I knew he wouldn't get it.
You know you have a better chance of getting struck by lightning.
Son, that's negative thinking.
That's realistic thinking.
Chad, you have to believe. You have to think positive.
Yeah.
Now, Chad, picture yourself. It's Monday morning. You're lying in bed. You don't have to wake up at 5 or 6. You wake up when your body is ready. You're not forcing yourself to drive on the overloaded, gridlocked freeways to get to some crummy job that you hate. You just listen. Off in the distance, you can hear the roar of the traffic as thousands of suckers are out on the freeway to get to their cubes and start another day at their uranium dig. Not you! Oh no, not you! Your time is your own! Nobody's gonna tell you what to do! You're free! You're free!
Hey, we gotta get back.
Now, what do you say?
We're going to be late.
Are you in or not?
No, that's okay.
We gotta get back.
I can't believe I work with a bunch of panty wastes.
No, honey, that won't work. I can't. No. No. Keep Nicholas in daycare. No. No. I can't pick him up until after 6. I have a meeting tonight. No. No.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Melody! I'll call you back.
Oh my
Melody.
god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Melody.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Slow down.
Oh
Go
my
down.
god. Oh my god, oh my god.
What is it?
You'll never believe it.
What?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell me?
I can't tell you.
What can't you tell me?
Oh, now you're trying to trick me into telling you.
Melody, tell me.
I
Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
I have to put on the biggest employee appreciation day in the history of the company.
Why?
I can't tell you.
You can't?
No,
Why can't you tell me?
I can't. I swore I wouldn't.
Melody, focus. Focus.
Okay. Okay. That's better.
Now, what's going on?
I had a meeting with Mr. Malcolmson this morning,
Uh-huh.
and he told me it was extremely important to him that my department put on this employee appreciation day. He wants me to pull out all the stops.
Really?
Kelly, he wants synergy.
So, give him synergy.
We don't have the budget for synergy. I don't have the staff for that kind of thing. We did safety awareness fair last year. It took everything we had. It takes a long time and resources to pull off a presentation of this size. My department is empty. Sarah, Kim, and Lynn are all out on maternity leave.
I see.
I don't have anyone to fill in for them.
What's the worst that could happen?
If I can't do this, I'll lose my job.
Oh,
He's been looking for a reason to get rid of me. He thinks that HR is full of airhead losers. That's what they all say.
Melody.
I hear them. They think I can't hear them, but I can hear them.
Melody.
Kelly, it's too much. I can't do it. I can't.
Deep
I-
breaths. In and out.
Yes. Yes.
Can you add staff?
Kelly, I don't have the time to train anybody. I need people who know what they're doing. I need people who I can trust.
How about if my department reaches out and partners with yours?
Oh my God. You would do that during your busy season?
It'll be tight, but I have some people I can loan you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I will need something in return.
Name it.
I need you to help me get approval for a senior level position in my department. Our workload is insane. I need more people to get the job done.
Kelly, if you do this for me, I'll help you in any way I can.
That'll be great.
Thank you, Kelly.
Don't mention it.
Who do you have in mind?
Well,
Did you hear the rumor?
No.
Kelly's got a senior position opening up in the department.
Really?
Yeah.
But I heard they were going to start the firings.
Firing.
It happens every year. I got a mandate from senior management to trim the budgets.
I've heard.
So how can they be opening a senior position?
Apparently, Kelly got this approved before the cuts were implemented. It's a done deal.
How'd you hear about it?
I talked to Kelly.
Yeah?
Can I trust you?
Sure. Sure.
Well, she says I've got a shot at it.
You do?
She liked how I handled the FNA account.
Eugene managed that account.
He dropped the ball on a couple of things.
Huh.
I covered for him. Kelly said that the client really liked what I did.
Huh.
I need you to keep this on the QT.
Right. Right.
Oh, I almost forgot. Eugene wanted me to pick up the lottery money.
He did? You did? I thought you weren't playing the lottery.
I changed my mind.
I better ask Eugene.
Buddy, he's been really busy with the follow-up on the FNA account. So I talked to him and he wanted me to coordinate this.
Oh.
The drawing's tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So can I get your $2?
Well,
I'm gonna buy the tickets tonight.
I don't know. I better check with Eugene.
Yeah, I already checked. He told me it's okay.
I should check.
I talked to him.
Well, all right. Here you go.
Great, thanks. Hey, enjoy your last day of work.
Right. Right. Shouldn't we tell Eugene?
so you heard about the senior position.
Yes.
I'm hoping you're interested. Are you?
Yes.
Why do you think you'd be a good fit?
Well, I think that my experience with this company, as well as my industry background from my previous experience, makes me well suited to this position.
Good. Good. I think you're a front runner.
Front runner?
I have another candidate.
Oh.
It's largely a formality. There's no comparison in terms of experience.
Oh.
Excellent. Have you talked with Melody about the position?
No. When I heard about it, I thought I'd check in with you first.
That makes sense. What questions do you have for me?
When will you be making a decision?
Well, I need to wait for things to settle down with the budget process. But I think I'll know by the first of the year. I'll let you know.
I have one more piece of paperwork for you, sir.
I just love signing my name, you know?
Yes, sir.
Before everything was done online, sometimes I would just write my name in my checkbook. I didn't even write the amount on there. I'd just write my name on the little line there. It was kind of fun.
I'm sure.
Do you do that?
No.
Really?
I usually write the amount on the check before I write my name.
Huh.
Sir, here is the list of people who have been selected for special recognition on Employee Appreciation Day.
Good, good.
Here is the finalized list of people who are to be separated.
Separated. You mean like divorced?
No, separated as in fired.
Why don't we just say fired?
Separated is the term we use to enhance the transition process.
Transition process.
The separation process.
The firing process.
The separation process.
They're not fired.
No, sir.
They're separated.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. It seems kind of gutless and wimpy, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
All right. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Say, wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
Am I on that list? The separated list.
Oh, no, sir.
Who's on the list?
Didn't you read it?
No. Did you?
Yes.
Good. Good. I hate to be on that list.
Me too, sir.
So, buddy, are you in?
What?
Powerball.
Oh, yeah.
Finally came around, huh?
Well, you can't win if you don't play, right?
That's positive thinking.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take the money.
What?
I'll take the money now.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm gonna buy the tickets tonight.
But I already gave the money to Chad.
Chad?
Yeah.
Why'd you give it to him?
He said he was collecting it. He said he was going to buy the ticket for you.
He did?
Yeah. He said he was doing it for you.
Really?
Didn't you ask him to?
No.
You better talk to him.
Yes. There you are.
Hey, Eugene. What's up?
Buddy tells me you collected his lottery money.
Yeah.
And you're going to be buying the lottery ticket.
Well,
Well, you can give me the money.
why?
In this office, I buy the lottery tickets.
Oh.
Yeah, so
So,
you can give me the money.
well,
Well, what?
I can't?
You can't?
No.
Why?
I already bought the tickets.
What?
I bought the tickets over lunch.
I was going to buy the tickets tonight.
Well,
I always buy the tickets on my way home from work.
uh,
Everybody knows that, Chad.
sorry.
Sorry? Sorry doesn't cut it, Chad.
I'm
I mean, this is my deal, you know?
well,
I do this. I buy the lottery tickets. You can't just come in and...
Eugene. I'm sorry.
Well, how much do I owe you then?
Oh, no, nothing. Forget it.
How much do I owe you for the ticket?
Nothing.
Oh, come on. I want to pay my fair share.
No, that's okay.
No?
I
want to make sure everything's on the up and...
Eugene, you're not on the list.
What?
I couldn't find you and only had a half hour for lunch, so I had to go.
You bought the tickets without me?
Hey, Eugene, I'm really sorry.
You cut in on my game and then cut me out? You mother...
Eugene,
How dare you?
Look, I thought I would just...
How dare you?
How can I make it up to you?
I mean, come on. Don't you have any morals at all?
How can I...
It's my damn game.
How can I make it up to you?
You want to make it up to me?
Yeah. Can I?
We'll see.
Working late again?
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going well. I'll get this wrapped up by Wednesday.
Good.
Yeah.
Say, I was impressed by how you handled the FNA account.
Thank you.
I'd like to challenge you to do more.
Fine.
We have a situation. We are going to be reaching out and partnering with human resources.
I see.
We want to ensure that their upcoming project is a success.
Their upcoming project?
Employee Appreciation Day.
Oh.
HR is short-staffed and we need to reach out to them.
We need to achieve synergy.
Yes! Yes! See, you get it, Chad. Yes, we need to partner with HR to ensure that the Employee Appreciation Day is a successful event. Basically, they need to put on a company-wide event that conveys the appreciation that senior management feels for its employees.
Sure.
We need to achieve synergy.
Synergy, got it.
Are we on the same page?
Yes, we are.
I want you to take ownership of this project.
No problem.
You'll be leading a small team from our department.
Oh.
Is that an issue?
No. No.
Good. Well, Melody Summers is expecting a call from you. If you can reach out to her and follow up with her, that'd be great.
Great. Who will I be leading?
Is it true?
Is what true?
I've heard a rumor.
What?
What?
What's the rumor?
Oh, you know about that senior position?
Yeah?
Kelly gave it to Chad.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's all over the office. You haven't heard?
That doesn't make any sense.
Well,
He's a kid.
the kid's gonna be your boss.
Come on.
That's the rumor. You're going to report to Chad.
Sunk in the ditch! What do you mean?
I mean, Chad is taking the leadership role on this project.
But I have more experience.
It was a very hard decision for me.
I see.
It was one of the hardest decisions I've had to make so far.
Sure.
So, what questions do you have for me?
Why is Chad leading this project?
Well, because...
I've been in this department for 6 years. I've been loyal, productive.
I know.
I have seniority in the department?
Yes.
Doesn't experience matter?
Of course, Eugene. Of course.
So you made Chad the leader on this project? I've proven myself.
Eugene, Chad has.
Chad? Kelly, he's a bright kid and all, but really, he's too young. He's just out of school.
I needed someone in this position who I could trust.
What does that mean?
Eugene, we both know that there were issues on the FNA account.
Yes?
You agree. So,
Sure, there were issues, but we took care of them.
Chad took care of them.
Under my supervision.
Eugene, I'm not going to argue with you. Chad was here late every night for several weeks. You left early.
I went to my son's game.
I know.
Kelly, I have more experience than Chad does.
Bottom line, this is a unique situation.
I see.
Yes.
How is this a unique situation?
We have a situation where we need to partner with HR.
Uh-huh.
If we partner with HR successfully, there are potential benefits for our department.
Benefits?
If we partner successfully, we'll receive funding for a new senior position.
I see.
Anything else?
Who will fill that position?
I will be monitoring this project with interest.
And?
And based on the performance on this project, I will be choosing the person for that position.
And if I choose not to partner with Chad,
I will need to make my decision based on that outcome.
I see.
Do you have any more questions for me?
No.
Thanks, Eugene.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. This is Jim Malcolmson. We are about to begin the conference call. We have some very serious news to review. We need to discuss the finalized list of employees that are selected to be separated.
Hello?
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 Yes, we are ready.
Hello?
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 I think we have everybody on the line. We are ready.
Hello?
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 We are about to start the conference call.
There is a lot of background noise.
Yes, we are having a lot of background conversation. To keep background noise to a minimum, everyone go ahead and press mute on your phones, and that way we'll cut down on the... Now that everyone is on mute, we can get going.
Jim, this is Alice.
Yes, Alice.
Someone is on hold.
No, people have muted their phones.
I hear music.
I asked people to mute their phones.
I hear music. Someone's put themselves on hold.
Once again, I asked people to put their phones on mute.
If you're on hold, take yourself off of hold and put yourself on mute.
They can't hear you.
If you're on hold, put yourself on mute.
I've asked people to...
Sir,
Not now.
sir.
Quiet. Please, I'm talking on the line.
Yes, sir.
If you're on hold, put yourself on mute.
Alice, they can't hear you if they're on hold.
Shh. I'm talking on the line.
If you're on hold, hang up. They must have hung up.
Well, I think we should begin.
Is Jim on the line?
Did we lose Jim?
No, I'm on the line.
I think we lost Jim. He was leading the call.
They're across the hall. I'll go see what's the matter.
Melody!
Jim!
This is Jim speaking.
Alice, Jim's on the line.
We can't hear him.
This is Jim.
He's on the line.
This is Jim on the line.
Where is he?
He's right across the hall.
I'm on the line.
You better go get him.
This is Jim.
I'll go get him.
Where'd he go?
I'm here. Alice?
Mr. Malcolmson, we lost you.
No, I'm speaking on the line.
I'm so sorry. We lost you, Mr. Malcolmson.
I'm talking on the line.
Come across the hall, Mr. Malcolmson.
But I'm talking on the line.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Mr. Malcolmson, please.
I'm here.
Mr. Malcolmson, please come across the hall.
Oh, all right.
We're back. Jim? Hello. There you are.
Yes.
Where were you?
I was speaking on the line.
Okay, we have Jim on the line.
Yes, this is Jim speaking on the line. Now, if you review the document that was emailed to you, you'll see a list of the people scheduled for separation.
Kelly sits alone in the conference room with her head in her hands.
Cheese and rice.
What a meeting.
You got that right.
Here is the list of employees who are being separated.
Got it.
Here is the list for the drawing at Employee Appreciation Day.
Very good.
Now, it's very important that these lists stay sealed.
Yes.
That's very important.
Yes. Am I on that list?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I'm kidding. You're not. You're not. Now, here are the names for the drawing and the list of people who are being separated. Wait. No. No. Here is the list of prize winners. No. Wait.
Give me the lists.
Wait.
Come on, I'll take them.
Wait.
Let's go.
Melody meets with the cube dweller, Mr. Jones, in his cube.
Well, I want to thank you for meeting with me today.
No problem. But what's up?
Now, I'm sure you've heard about, the
The what?
Well, as the company moves forward, it has to, well, in order to move forward and to maximize efficiencies. Do you understand?
Not really.
We've had to, well, you've been separated.
Oh, no. I'm happily married.
No,
What's going on?
your position has been eliminated. Now, during this process, you're going to experience a spectrum of emotions ranging from denial.
No, I won't.
Anger.
How dare you?
Acceptance.
Whatever.
You probably won't want to attend the Employee Appreciation Day activities. So we will, Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones, are you going to cry?
Oh.
Mr. Jones, I really don't think. It's really not that. Mr. Jones? Mr. Jones? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God!
Buddy, where's Chad?
Oh, I haven't seen him.
Now, buddy, listen. This envelope contains the names of people for the drawing at Employee Appreciation Day.
Okay.
This is the list.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. This list. No, wait a minute. This. This is the list. Yes.
Okay.
This envelope has a list of other names.
Other names?
Names for another project.
Oh, okay.
I want you to hold on to these for me until I ask for them.
Sure.
That'd be great.
This is the list of names for the drawing.
Yes.
Or, is it this one? I think it's this one.
I expect you to manage this, buddy.
Oh, yeah, sure. No. Oh, no, yeah, don't worry.
Any questions for me?
No.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Welcome, everyone, to the first annual Employee Appreciation Day. Day. This is our gift to you for all the gifts you give throughout the year. It's the first of what will be, I'm sure, an annual tradition here at Corporate Corp Incorporated. We are gathered here to show our appreciation for all you do each and every day. So let's begin by giving each other a big pat on the back for a job well done. Go ahead and give each other a pat on the back. Now, go ahead and give yourselves a big pat on the back. Go ahead. A big pat on the back.
Callie! Oh my God!
What's wrong?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
What's wrong?
You have got to come here! Quick!
What's wrong?
Have to!
Do I need to bring my team?
Yes! Bring them too! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Melody, what is... Oh Oh my God. He's dead.
I know. Isn't it horrible?
Cheese and rice.
Oh boy. Maybe he's sleeping.
No, he's not sleeping. He's dead.
Did you get his password?
What?
We can't log onto his computer without his password.
Listen to me. He's dead. What are we going to do?
We got to call an ambulance.
No. We can't do that.
Why not?
It would ruin Employee Appreciation Day.
A man is dead here.
I know. It's awful. Just awful.
Melody, calm down. We'll handle it.
I'm supposed to be scooping ice cream right now.
We've got to sneak him out.
Oh, no.
Eugene, I'll be monitoring this outcome very closely.
The only way out is through the atrium.
No, we can't go that way.
Why not?
That's where the employees are getting appreciated.
It's the only way out.
I can't deal.
Melody, calm down.
I can't deal.
Melody.
I can't deal.
Melody. Deal. You have to calm down.
But
go scoop ice cream.
Can I?
Yes.
Really?
Go scoop ice cream.
That'd be nice. I'll go scoop ice cream.
Now look, I want you to get him out of here without interrupting Employee Appreciation Day. Because if you don't, one of you is going to lose his job. Do you have any questions for me? Good. Thanks, Chad. Thank you too, Eugene.
As your president, that is, president of Corporate Corp Incorporated, I wanted to let you know that I personally appreciate everything you do.
Now, down the stairs.
Careful. I've watched many of you for many hours through our extensive surveillance system and can attest that you are, in fact, working very hard. Thank you. Thank you all. As far as group recognition, I'd like to personally thank the members of the One Company Naming Committee who spent 6 months gathering feedback and input to determine that the call center war room was inappropriately named.
Heave! Wait!
After all, we are not at war with our customers, so after intensive research and fact gathering and collaboration, we are able to move forward with a new name for the war room, the Remedy Room. Huh? Let's have a big round of applause for all those involved in this effort.
You got a lift!
Thank you. Thank you all for your hard work. I understand that everyone worked very hard and deserves, you got it, a pat on the back. Give yourselves a pat on the back. At the end of the day, you know what? This is an opportunity to reach out, and together we can move forward.
I can hear you out there. What the hell are you doing?
And going forward.
What you told us to do.
We're trying to appreciate the employees here.
At the end of the day...
Why are you doing it like that?
Chad told us to.
We can achieve synergy.
No, you're doing it all wrong. Here, like this. 1, 2, 3.
Watch out!
And partner with each other to collaborate and strategize.
Oh, boy.
And gather lessons learned from what went well.
You dropped him.
I can see that.
Now, maybe we
Here, pick him up like this. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Whoa!
And what went not so well?
Oh, boy.
He weighs a ton.
Hold on!
I'm slipping.
Hold on!
And what we can do differently in the future.
He's huge.
We know!
In this past year, we faced many challenges
Grab his belt buckle. Lift.
and issues, and the bottom line was
Come on. Grab his butt.
that the bottom line is
I'm not grabbing his.
Grab his butt.
always the bottom line.
Whoa!
We remembered that there is no I in team.
You're doing it all wrong. Lift. Lift.
And gave 110% to overcome innumerable challenges, and through our synergy,
You have to lift under the arms.
Like this?
we overcame steep learning curves.
No, that's not going to work. Kelly, look.
By thinking outside the box and by being team players,
No. I know what I'm doing.
we could act as a second set of eyes.
That's not going to work.
Listen to me.
And to be on the same page
Look. Look here.
as we work to achieve the goals.
1, 2, 3. Heave.
Whoa!
Wait.
Oh, boy.
Oh no!
And objectives of our work plans.
Now look what you've done.
Well, enough of my yakking.
I told you we should have.
Just remember that together we can achieve anything we set our minds to.
You know what? This is your project. You need to figure it out.
There ain't no mountain high enough.
Eugene, this is serious.
Now, just a minute.
There ain't no river wide enough.
Any questions for me? Huh?
No.
Good. Now get this done or you're out on your ass.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chad.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eugene.
Happy Employee Appreciation Day.
Oh, boy.
They open the stairwell door, looking out at a vast atrium. They are behind a large stage. Backstage, there are gigantic gift boxes. A crowd of workers fills the atrium.
Lift him up.
Okay.
No, put him down. We have to think this through.
Okay.
No, lift him up.
Okay.
Buddy, put him down. We can't get a grip.
Okay.
No, lift him up.
Will you guys make up your mind?
Buddy, listen to me.
Hey, I'm leading this project.
Project? This isn't a project. We're trying to haul a dead man out of a building.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, really? I didn't realize.
Eugene,
It's okay, buddy. He knows what he's doing.
I know what I'm doing.
Could have fooled me! What should we do, Chad?
We should...
We should what?
We need to... Buddy,
Yes?
here, pick him up.
No, no!
What?
Not by the arms. You have to lift like this. Buddy, you stand guard here.
What? No! I'm coming with you!
No, you need to stay here and keep watch.
But...
Buddy!
Oh, boy.
Now wait here. We'll call you when we're ready.
Okay.
Buddy, do you have the names?
Yes.
I need them.
Here you go.
Thank you, buddy.
Or... is it this one?
What?
I...
Is it this one? Which one is it?
This one. Oh, wait.
Which one is it? Buddy!
Oh, wait,
Which one is it?
I don't know.
Just give me the envelopes. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Melody, here's the list.
Well, now let's get right to the drawing. We're going to announce the names of our associates who win a brand new Corporate Corp Incorporated paperweight. Okay, here we go. The first winner is Bob Nelson. Bob Nelson. Let's hear it for Bob Nelson. Yeah, has anybody seen Bob Nelson? He must be working.
He's been separated, sir.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yes.
Let's draw another name.
Yes!
Yes! Our winner is Tracy Huffman. Tracy Huffman, come on down. Tracy Huffman.
She's been separated, sir.
What? When?
This morning, sir.
Okay. Very well, these things happen. Let's just draw another name. Justin Waterton. Justin.
Sir.
Damn it.
Well, moving right along. Now we have a special treat for all of you in the room. Please, put your hands together for MC Al from accounting and DJ Bob from payroll. Hit it!
I want to tell you now about the place in which I work. So sit down and listen. Don't be a jerk. Now, the name of this place shouldn't get you frustrated. The name of the place is Corporate Corp Incorporated. I said Corporate Corp Incorporated.
What?
Corporate Corp. Corporate Corp.
He's getting too heavy. Hang on. I'm losing my grip.
Put him down. Get a better grasp. Chad, hold on.
All right.
We are by nature an international corporation that has achieved worldwide conglomeration. We own every large company that conducts commerce from land to sea.
Cheese and rice.
Come on, Eugene.
Lift. I am lifting.
Let's work together on this. There's no I in...
Chad, I swear to God, if you say there's no I in team, I'm gonna punch you right in the mouth.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Come on, buddy, a little further. Come on.
We own Microsoft and Apple too. Every moment you're alive, we make money off of you. We own Amoco and Texaco and Golf. Golf. By now, you're impressed with our breadth and scope. You want to know more? You ain't no dope. I'll tell you what it's like to work for the firm, but I'm gonna do it on my own terms.
Zwit.
I'm a yuppie. I'll admit it. I'll even tell you how I did it. I'll tell you how I got here today. I got me an MBA. Master of Business.
Business.
Biz administration is what I was in. Hey, I'm not apologizing. It ain't no sin to get what I got, and let me tell you, I got a lot.
Yeah!
I got a BMW, and I don't care if that troubles you. I got a big house with a great big lawn. I got cable TV with 97 channels on. I have all the symbols of material wealth. I go to a club to preserve my health. I bend, press, squat, jog.
Bend, press, squat, jog, bend, press, squat, jog.
I know by now you can plainly see why you wish I was you and you were me. One last word, let me give you some advice, though you can't take it with you while you got it. It's nice. Peace, we out.
Melody and Kelly are backstage. Melody is speaking to the Employee of the Year, who is hidden in one of the giant gift boxes.
Okay. Now, no matter what we say, stay quiet. It's very important that you stay quiet as you can until we wheel the box on stage and Mr. Malcolmson opens the box to announce you as Employee of the Year. When you hear him, we want you to burst out of the box. That'd be just great.
Ready?
Yes.
We have to get back. Let's go.
Now what are we going to do?
I don't know. You're the project lead.
Come on, Eugene. Let's see some teamwork here.
Let's see some leadership here.
My leadership got him here.
You were supposed to get him out of the building.
I'm working on it.
We're one curtain away from Employee Appreciation Day.
Well, what would you do?
Fire you.
Come on.
Eugene, what are we going to do?
Let's put him in one of these boxes.
What?
Yeah, we'll put him in a box and wheel him out the door.
I don't know.
You got a better idea?
Well,
Come on, buddy. Take the lid off. We'll lift him up.
Wait.
Yes, Chad.
Buddy, take the lid off. We'll lift him up.
Great leadership, Chad.
Let's use this one.
No, let's use this one.
No, this one.
This one will work better.
No, I think this one.
This one.
Will you guys make up your minds?
Here, let's use this one. There. Now, Chad, get your car.
My car?
Yes, Chad.
Why my car?
Because you're the team lead on this project.
So?
So you're the lead. So lead.
My car's too small.
Come on.
No, my trunk is too small. We'll use your truck.
No.
It's the only way this will work.
Cheese and rice.
Eugene, let's go.
Oh, wait, where are you going?
Buddy, wait here with Chad until I get back with the truck.
I'm going with you.
Why?
I'm the project lead.
Cheese and rice.
Come on.
What should I do?
Guard the body.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, you got it easy. You're dead. You don't have to work here anymore. You don't have to worry about any of this. Oh God, where in the heck are they? What's taking them so long? Come on, Eugene. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hurry! He's about to announce the Employee of the Year.
Buddy, where's Eugene? Where's Chad?
They're,
Never mind. Come on. Help me with this box. What? What is it?
Don't touch that box.
What?
Don't touch that box.
Why not?
It's not safe, that's all.
Come on, buddy, let's go!
He's not in that box.
What do you mean?
It got moved around.
What did?
The boxes.
Which box is he in, buddy? Buddy, which box is he in?
I'm not good with details.
We're taking this box.
Do you know what you're doing?
No.
Then what are you doing?
I'm leading. Come on, buddy, let's go.
Oh, it's so heavy.
Push! Push! Push!
Here it comes. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Just as you give yourself as a gift to the company every day, we now present a present for you. I'm proud to present the Most Appreciated Employee Award. This year's award goes to someone who, I'm told, gives his all, day in, day out, giving 110% because he knows there's no I in team. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Most Appreciated Employee of the Year,
Mr. Jones.
Sunk in the ditch.
Well, here you go. He must be tired from all the hard work, huh? Let's all give him a big hand. A round of applause. Give yourself a pat on the back. Well, you, can't. I see.
Buddy, let's go. Load him into the truck.
Eugene, no.
Come on, buddy. This is going to work.
No, Eugene.
What?
It's too late.
What are you talking about?
Eugene, can I see you for a minute?
What do you want now?
You're fired.
What?
You've been separated.
Clean out your desk.
Go to hell.
Don't use that tone of voice with me.
I'll use any tone I want to use.
Eugene, you're done.
Why?
A dead body just dropped at the feet of our CEO and you have the nerve to ask why?
That doesn't have anything to do with me.
You were in charge.
Chad was the project lead.
You have more experience.
Cheese and rice!
You should have seen it coming.
How in the HE double hockey sticks could I have seen that coming?
You should have prevented it.
Preventing a dead body from falling out of a gigantic gift box is not in my job description.
And I quote, and other duties as assigned.
Fire Chad. He was the project lead.
Eugene, I've made my decision.
You can't.
You have an hour to clean out your desk and turn in your badge to Melody.
Now wait.
Do you have any more questions for me?
No.
Thank you, Eugene.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know this presentation has been a bit unusual, all this activity and all, Anyway, we'd like to introduce our board of directors. Please give a big round of applause for...
Eugene sits in his cube, loading his worldly possessions into a small white box.
And the winning lottery numbers are 5, 7, 27, 36, 50. And the Powerball is 31.
5, 7, 27, 36, 50, and the Powerball is 31. 5, 7, 27, 36, 50, the Powerball 31. 5, 7, 27, 36, 50, and the Powerball 31.
Well, with no further ado, I'd like to introduce our owner.
Thank you, big guy.
What? Who in the hell are you?
Oh, just your new owner.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I stand before you a changed man.
Eugene! What are you doing?
What am I doing? Well, you might say I've been struck by lightning. A lightning bolt of good fortune. Oh, great fortune. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Pardon me. Let's loosen up a bit here, huh? Hey, how's everybody doing? I said, how's everybody doing? Hey, can you bring these lights up? Yeah. I said, how's everybody doing? I can't hear you. I just want everybody to know that I just won the biggest Powerball lottery in the history of the game. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. I now have enough money to buy and sell each one of you, which is what I've done. Yes, I've purchased 51% of the company's stock. That's right. Can you believe it? Cheese and rice. I now have controlling stock in the company. Cheese and rice. That's right. This place drove me so nuts that I bought the company.
What?
You didn't.
No, but I did.
That's impossible.
Go check the stock exchange, pal. It's all there. You know, my recent good fortune means I'll never need to spend another day dragging myself into my cube to trade away another day of my life in exchange for a lovely paycheck every 2 weeks. I'm free! I'm free! 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 Woohoo! No. Don't get all mad. Don't be jealous. Because you know what? So are you. That's right, so are you. I come here today. I said, I come here today. I say, I come here today to set you free.
What the hell are you talking about?
What the hell am I talking about? Well, let me tell you. With my recent acquisition of a position of prominence in the company, I'm about to make some executive decisions.
What do you mean?
I mean, there are going to be some changes around here.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Well, for starters, I'm selling off the company.
You're what?
Are you hard of hearing, big guy?
Eugene, you're way out of line.
No, you're out of your mind.
Oh boy.
You can't just...
Just watch me! Yes, I'm selling the company for a huge amount of money. It's obscene, really. Downright obscene! and this is the best part of all. I'm using the profits to set up a trust fund in honor of a man who died today at his desk just trying to do his job, just trying to feed his family. A man who'll never see another sunset or get a chance to hold his grandchildren someday. In honor of this great man, I'm using the profits to set up a trust fund for everyone who lost his job during the annual draconian separations, and for anyone who wants to quit their job.
What are you saying?
You heard me, big guy. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, it's time for you to throw off the shackles of your everyday 9-to-5 cube-dwelling existence, and it's time to start living. That's right, start living! Here's the deal. Each employee who wants one will receive $5 million in a secure trust account to earn interest and provide a solid living to allow you to stop coming in here day after day and instead to pursue your dream. Stop coming in here, doing what you hate, and do something you love. Do what you want to do, what you were meant to do with your life. I know you're saying, well, Eugene, what do we do? I don't know. Write that novel you always wanted to write. Take that trip to Paris you always dreamed about. Pull these kids out of daycare and actually spend time raising them. Whatever it is, throw off the chains to your daily grind and get out there and start living. Because I'm telling you, life is out there waiting for you.
You're insane.
No, I'm quite sane, thank you.
Then you're a communist.
Wrong again, Big Cheese.
You say you're dissolving a corporation. If that's not communism, I don't know what is.
It's capitalism, like Enron, only this time the workers get the money.
How can you?
Come on, Chief. Why aren't you getting this? I'm sowing seeds for the future. I'm taking money that's tied up in the hands of the few and turning it loose among the many so they can use it to go out there and do what they want with their lives.
Well, this is what I want to do with my life.
What?
Didn't think about that, did you?
Oh, come on. This is what you wanted to do with your life?
Yes.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not.
Gee, when I grow up, I hope to be a rich tight ass who is so out of touch with reality that he can't remember people's names. This is what you wanted? Come on, get serious.
I am serious.
This is all you wanted to be when you grew up?
Well...
Come on! Is this really what you wanted to be when you were a kid?
Well, no.
What'd you want to be?
Never mind.
Come on!
No.
What did you want to be?
A fireman?
Really?
With the red hat?
Yeah. And one of those spotted dogs?
Yeah, a Dalmatian.
Yes, a Dalmatian.
Then you should be a fireman. What about you, Kelly?
Well, go ahead, Eugene.
Go ahead what?
Go ahead. You're going to fire me anyway. Go ahead and get it over with.
Kelly.
Go ahead. Do it.
No.
Come on. What are you waiting for?
I want you to be happy.
What?
Take the money.
What are you saying?
Do what you want to do.
I don't know what I want to do.
Go find out.
Thanks, Eugene.
Thank you, Kelly. You see, we sit at our desks and wait until 5 to start our lives. This is what I'm talking about. And parents, we sit there and look at pictures of our kids instead of spending days with them, exploring the world. You see, life is too short. We all wanted to be something else. We wanted to be a fireman, or airplane pilots, or astronauts, or ballerinas, or cowboys. You see, life is too short not to at least give these things a try. I mean, is this what we wanted when we were kids and our lives stretched out in front of us? No, of course not. We wanted to have fun. We wanted to stay up late, remember? Now we fall asleep on the couch watching TV. This isn't what we wanted. Come on, everyone. Say it with me. This isn't what we wanted. 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 Now we wanted to run and jump and skip and play. We couldn't wait to grow up. Then what happened? We grew up. And now look at us. Look at us! We drag ourselves in here day after day and we sit chained to our desks all day long. It doesn't have to be this way. Everybody say it with me. It doesn't have to be this way.
It doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way.
It doesn't have to be this way.
Take the money. Take the money. Use it. Be free. Do what you are meant to do with this life. Go write your novel. Go back to school. Get the degree to do what you really want. Go spend time with your kids while they're still young and want to spend time with you. If you're young, get out of this maze of cubes and find something that you want to do.
Eugene, why are you doing this?
Why? Why am I doing this? Don't you get it? Because I'm telling you, time is too short. Nobody knows how much time we have. We weren't meant to sit in little boxes and push paper around. We were meant to live. Everybody, go clean out your desks. Go home. Hug the people you love. Tell them you're home. Tell them there won't be any more late nights. There won't be any more missed baseball games. Tell them that you're home to stay. It's time to stop working yourself to death and to start living. Now go out there and live the dream. Happy Employee Appreciation Day, everybody!
You've been listening to Employee Appreciation Day, written and directed by Phil Holt. In the cast, you heard Tim Perfect as Eugene, Nick Smirkanich as Buddy, Magdalene Powers as Kelly, Joe Kurtz as Chad, Rachel Ratkowski as Melody, Stephen Todd Smith as Mr. Malkinson, Jared Reese as Mr. Jones, Tony Del Bono as MC Al from Accounting, Janet Fogg, Jack Nouveau, and Brandon Holscher as voices on the conference call, Jim Ramlett as the Powerball announcer, and Tim Wareham, Carrie Elizabeth Godfrey, Eric Olson, Ashley Corvin, Thomas Bwan, AJ DeMulling, and Andy Moore as voices in the crowd. Zoom consultant, Brianna K. Ressler. Music by the Larry McDonough Quartet. No Jared Reese's were injured in this production. This program is brought to you by Less is More Productions. Thank you for listening.